We've explored everything from supercars to rugged off-roaders, but today we're shifting gears to talk about a company without which car manufacturing would be much harder. I'm talking about Bosch, the German engineering giant. Bosch works with almost every car company today, producing a vast array of components. They make batteries, brakes, diesel engine parts, electrical parts, filters, glow plugs, spark plugs, and even wipers. Basically, if you can think of a car component, Bosch likely makes it. From the compact Tata Nano to the luxurious BMW, Bosch has made parts for a wide range of vehicles. It's believed that there are very few car companies that haven't relied on Bosch at some point. And this is possible because Bosch is currently the biggest component manufacturing company in the world. It's so large that you could fit 3 major component makers like Hyundai, Mobis, Denso and Toyota within it. Bosch is even bigger than many car companies, thanks to its diverse portfolio. Beyond auto parts and components, Bosch also manufactures a range of electronic items. However, some of Bosch's most significant innovations have been in the automotive industry. They've developed critical technologies like spark plugs, ABS and ESP, revolutionizing how cars are made and driven. So, let's dive deep into how Bosch has built a monopoly in this market. From pioneering essential automotive technologies to maintaining a diverse and expansive portfolio, Bosch has become an integral player in the automotive industry. Welcome back to MotorNation Explained. So let's go back to the video. So, this giant company was founded in 1886 by Robert Bosch in Stuttgart, Germany. Mr. Bosch wanted to have something of his own, so in November 1886, he opened his first workshop. He carried on precision mechanical works and electrical engineering in his workshop, like installing telephone system bells. It was a slow beginning, but he caught some pace in the 1890s and then gradually established himself in the automotive parts business. What especially made Bosch famous was the ignition magneto. The ignition magneto was initially used to produce the voltage needed for ignition in engines. Mr. Bosch ventured into the magneto business when a mechanical engineer approached him, explaining that he had seen German companies using magnetos for ignition and wanted Mr. Bosch to create something similar. This innovation significantly boosted Bosch's reputation and success in the automotive industry. Then Mr. Bosch accepted this challenge and invented the Bosch magneto. This product gained so much success that it breathed life into the previously sluggish company. This is where the story of Bosch truly began. Following the success of the magneto, Bosch revolutionized spark plugs as well. Although they did not invent the spark plug, they refined and perfected it, turning it into a market-ready product. In 1913, Bosch developed the first in-car electrical system, which included connecting a headlight, generator, and regulator with a battery, and they used this system in a car. It is believed that during the 1920s and 1930s, many companies filed patents for ABS, and Bosch was among the pioneers in this field. Since it was documented that in 1936, Bosch registered a patent for a mechanism to prevent the locking of the wheels of a motor vehicle. Along with other German companies, Bosch filed for the patent in the 1930s, but ABS only came into widespread use in the 1980s. Now that we are talking about the 30s, let's take a detour and discuss Adolf Hitler. An assassination attempt on Hitler was made in 1944, and some believe the Bosch Circle was behind it. The Bosch Circle was a small group of senior executives within Bosch. There's a rumor that when Robert Bosch was talking about Hitler, he said, "Why doesn't someone just kill the guy?" However, it's difficult to believe these rumors when we consider what Bosch did for the Nazi Party. In 1933, negotiations began between Bosch and the Nazi Party. According to these discussions, Bosch agreed to establish shadow factories in secret in collaboration with the Nazi Party. In these shadow factories, they manufactured electrical equipment for tanks, tractors, and trucks used during the war. By the end of World War II, every German tank relied on a starter element produced by Bosch. These shadow factories are believed to have used forced labor, with workers coming from countries that Germany had occupied during World War II. This was a bit of a detour, so let's move on to Bosch's inventions and talk about their next significant development, the Electronic Stability Program, ESP. You might have seen moose test videos of cars making sharp turns without skidding, thanks to advanced engineering. Well, if Bosch, in association with Mercedes, had not developed the electronic stability control in 1982, driving safely around steep turns would be much more challenging today. These are just a few of Bosch's many inventions. If we were to cover all their innovations, this video could go on for days. Bosch has filed hundreds of thousands of patents. Reports indicate that between 2009 and 2018 alone, Bosch filed 147,000 patents across automotive and non-automotive sectors, a staggering number. Achieving such a high level of innovation requires access to a vast pool of innovators. Bosch operates in more than 60 countries and employs over 400,000 people. Their hundreds of thousands of patents were made possible by having 96,000 R&D employees at 136 different locations. To put it in perspective, Bosch's R&D workforce alone is larger than the total number of employees at Tata Motors and Mitsubishi. Companies like Mercedes-Benz and other luxury brands heavily depend on Bosch for the automation technology in their vehicles. And because of this extensive engineering legacy and continuous innovation, Bosch has become the top auto parts supplier and technology expert in the industry. That's it for the video. If you feel that this video added some value to your life, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.